Hey everyone, me Kevin here. In this video, I want to show you how the stock market and wealthy and savvy investors could end up screwing you if you're investing in the stock market. And what I'm going to show you is a case study on exactly why it's so important to be very, very critical when it comes to investing in stocks in the stock market, especially SPACs, but not only be critical, but to avoid falling victim to what I'm about to show you. Now, here's the thing. Yesterday, and this video here is not to bag on the company that I'm going to talk about. I'm not really going to talk about the company. I'm just going to talk about information relating to the company. So there's this SPAC that was announced yesterday, a merger between the SPAC High Cape is what the company is called, the SPAC company, and the actual company that's going public, Quantum-Si. Quantum-Si does semiconductors that promise to be able to analyze DNA proteins and sequences better in the future. I'm not going to go super deep again into the company. The company's, quite frankly, just based on some of the simple information we know, the company is not planning on actually releasing these products for research sales until 2022. So there's some time to go here on Kappa. But why are we talking about Kappa, and what is the big mistake to avoid? Well, Kappa had a ton of marketing yesterday about how this company is backed by ARK Invest. In fact, here is a headline Yahoo Finance article, and these were all over the place yesterday. ARK Invest backs SPAC merger for Quantum-Si, a company founded by Butterfly Network's CEO, which Butterfly has obviously done very well, that stock, and so that could be one of the reasons that Kappa is running as well. But when people say, oh my gosh, ARK Invest is potentially investing in this company, that's a big deal. In fact, here's this potentially misleading article over here at Market Realist. It says, ARK Invest joined the group of institutional investors rallying behind High Cape SPAC, Kappa, in its bid to take Quantum-Si public. It participated in the High Cape PIPE. We don't know if participated actually means invested in, right? Which raised $425 million in an oversubscribed transaction. ARK Invest and other PIPE investors, this could be totally wrong, will own 29% of the combined company. So that's information that's being provided here. I mean, when we read this, it's like, okay, so ARK Invest is investing in this, right? The problem is with this, take a look at this. This is a company newswire release here from Quantum-Si, and look at the way they word this. And maybe I'm being overly skeptical here, but this is the kind of stuff that I teach to be critical of in my stock market program, because sometimes I think I can be onto something when I see this, like red flags go up for me. Take a look at this. It says here, the transaction is supported by an oversubscribed $425 million PIPE, and this is actually directly from Kappa. Other posts by Market Realist, that's from Market Realist. This newswire here is actually from the SPAC company itself, right? So they're gonna pitch and hype up their SPAC, but look at the words they choose to use to hype it up. Participation in the PIPE from leading institutional investors, including Foresight Capital Management, Elridge, and, wait for it, accounts advised by ARK Invest, and Glen Capital Management, and Red Mile Group. In other words, they're not actually saying, hey, ARK Invest participated in our private investment into public equity, PIPE. They're not saying that. They're just saying, oh, people who've talked to ARK invested in our company. Yet that has led to all of this, in my opinion, clickbait that, oh, here we go. ARK Invest backs SPAC merger, and oh my gosh, ARK Invest and other investors will own 29% of the company. I don't think so. I think this is potentially a little bit of clickbait here. And it doesn't help that when I look at the ownership on Bloomberg, there's no ARK Invest listed. When I looked at ARK's purchases yesterday, who knows, maybe this is a disclosure that'll come out in the future, but I don't see any purchases publicly disclosed by ARK Invest on Kappa. And look, maybe I'm wrong, right? I want to be proven wrong. But my point of this is to say that when you look at a company like Kappa, and again, this is not to bag on Kappa, okay? They're just the victim here of this example, I should say. But when we go to Kappa stock, which is the SPAC, and we see what it's done, take a look at this. right now at the time of this recording, and I already told course members about this. We were researching this together yesterday, and I was sharing my skepticism about this. But see, when the announcement happened, the thing shot up like crazy, 115%, right? I mean, that's awesome. That's really cool. Everybody wants to go up 115%, although most of those gains were already up by the time the market opened. It was up like 80, 95%, somewhere around there, 80 to 95% when the market opened. But now it's selling off about 11%. And personally, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a short-term sell-off in this company because people are going to start realizing, wait a minute, ARK Invest isn't even in this. And there are a lot of people who want to ride coattails, and the only reason they're going to buy a stock is because they think ARK Invest is in it. And I personally think this is like a perfect example of market clickbait. And I just want to be crystal clear here. This is not trying to bag on the future of the company Quantum-Si at all. It is just simply a commentary on media marketing. I think there's really cool potential at what I'm seeing at Quantum-Si. You know, again, they're 2 years away from selling products to research institutions, so there's still a road ahead, but they might be one of the first in their field to do what they're doing. And so obviously the best thing to do at this point is to, well, join the stock program link down below, or the other programs which you can bundle up for as well using that coupon code HODL. Check it out, HODL HODL. But anyway, yeah, I would love to share some more research with y'all. I really appreciate all of your all's support, and we gotta be careful for things like this. Let me know what you think about this. I personally think these are the kinds of things to really read into and be very cautious of, because think about this, if ARK Invest actually did invest, that public newswire wouldn't have said accounts advised by ARK. It's so misleading. Yet that's the headline that like ARK or that Yahoo and other companies run with. Gotta be careful, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Good luck out there.